This video contains 2 races, don't go anywhere. We're back for the second division qualifiers of the Ultimate Marble League, race 3 and 4. Here are our standings, with Puff, Demon and Cypher being the top 3, but also great jumps by Marsh, Torque, One, Tangle, Hollow and Scorpion. That's not all. Also great jumps by Hop, Skippy, Boogie, Nihil, Luxie, Ribbit, Warfood, Spare, Unfair, and so far for our point-paying positions. Now in the top 20 we see that the Mangrovian Roots, Poisonous Frogs, Midnight Mariners, Midnight Void, Redline Rollers, and the Terrifying Trees are part of it. While we see that the Beige Brothers, Twilight Tempest, Pickles, Dunking Dribblers, Ashpire, Beacon Brigade have fallen out of the top 20. Alright, we're back at the cube, and the marbles are already gone. With the Scorching Scovels in lead and the Misty Missiles in second. Who's getting this launch best? It looks like it's the Disco Dancers, with the Violet Velocity behind there. Now the Hazardous Havoc with the Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes taking the lead with the home runs right behind them. They are extending their lead, but can they take this corner well? They don't. Who's in the lead now? It's the Grass Growers, with the Paellas falling close by. Well, I say close, but there they are all together. The Twilight Tempest are over there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's the Manic Masterminds. I see the Ricci Rebels are there. It can go either way. It looks like the Reef Riders are now in the lead. Who's taking it? It looks like it is the Reef Riders. A couple of corners left, with the Manic Masterminds following close by. Ooh, and the Manic Masterminds are taking the lead over here, right near the end. Still keeping the lead with the Midnight Mariners and the Dunking Dribblers close by. I see the Cotton Candy crew is not far off either. Final corner. They take it. Let's go to the finish line quickly. Brainwasher won, with Puff, Dribble, Reverse Jeff, Nihil, Dinger, Hawk, Tune, Coral, and Jet in your top 10. Here are the finishing positions after race number 3. Great job by all the marbles. Of course, we do need to take a look at the current standings after race number 3, with Puff taking its second place in this qualifier. Very impressive. Brainwasher jumps 28, Dribble jumps 29. Great jump by Nihil as well, and great jump by Radon. Let's check the other marbles who scored points as well. Reverse Jeff jumped 110 points, with Dinger jumping 93, and Hawk jumping 100, and Tune 78. Oh my. Great jumps all around. Next we see Lantern with a good jump, Viridian, but a lot of marbles losing positions over here. Great jump by Wither, Boost, Needle, Gherkin, and Nash. And here we see the marbles without any points. Now we see that the Kotek Granny crew is in the lead. Omega Owls jumping 11, but most importantly, Manic Masterminds jumping into the top 20, dunking back into the top 20. We see that the Home Runs is now back in the top 20 also. The Reef Riders are now in the top 20, and a bunch of teams are now falling out. The Venomous Vipers unfortunately fell out of the top 20, same with the Malachites, the Hibiscus Heat, and the Wine Wizards. That must be painful for them. Further back we still see a bunch of teams without any points so far. Time is ticking. There's still a chance, but it needs to come really fast. Luckily, they get another chance, well, right now, because race number 4 is about to begin. Welcome to Copper Canyon, race number 4. Which of these qualifying teams can beat our Watcher? Let's find out. Marbles are set, and they are off, with the Winter Wonders going in fast, but taking the slow route. Grass Growers, the Reeves, and the Midnight Void. Ooh, I also see that the Midnight Mariners are having a great start, together with the Checkmates and the Venomous Vipers. I see the Beacon Brigades in there, the Snake Eyes, Reachy Rebels, the Eggs. It's all depending on the exit of these hairpins. Robbers need to stay focused. A bad exit could lead it all into jeopardy. Look at that bounce from the Snake Eyes. Leaping 4 marbles and now taking the lead. Oh my, but the Grass Growers are not leaving themselves behind. Midnight Mariners over here. The Wine Wizards. And oh my, I don't know who that was, but oh, it was Blue Nova. Don't count them out. Camera's having really difficulties keeping up with Blue Nova, but out of nowhere it's the Metalheads. Can they descend the fastest? No, Blue Nova is still in this, having an enormous lead over the rest. But after all of this, the biggest challenge is still waiting for them. Who will beat the Watcher first, with the Cyber Circuits now taking the lead? Or the Bluebell Gardens? Is it the Bluebell Gardens or is it the Mangrovian Roots? It is the Mangrovian Roots. Marsh takes its second victory. Impressive. The Glitches taking second. Any Midnight Missiles taking third. Midnight Missiles really needing some points here. They're not close to the top 20. Who can beat the Watcher? It's the Space Pirates Cosmo. In 5th we have Aquamarine. And there's the Snake Eyes again, being very consistent. It's Uno, Jungle, Boulder, Terra, Murlocs. In 11th we have Field. 12 we have Bite. 13 we have Skippy. And 14 we have Brainwasher again, also very consistent. We have Stella, Violet, Comb, Jeff, One, Ribbit, Coral, Seesaw, Unfair, Lace, Wildfire, Dunk, Sparkle, Kaki, Venom, Nash, Malachite. Now we have Gnaw, Galaxy, Hazard, Eris, Dusk, Beryl, Swift, Homer, and which one was going to get this final position? It is Hop. Alright, that is our finishing position for race number 4. Well, a couple of marbles are finishing outside of the points right now. Too bad, guys. Better luck next race. Speaking about next race will be the final race for the Second Division Qualifiers. Marbles, teams that have low points or 0 points may need to try again next season. Alright. As always, we would need to take a look at our standings, see what's up, and see, of course, which teams are in the top 20 for qualification. First, let's check the individual standings, with again, Puff still being in first, Brainwasher in second, and Marsh with now 2 wins and 4 races, being third. Great jump by Boulder, great jump by Cosmo, great jump by Skippy. When Marsh scores points, apparently it wins. Furthermore, we see a big jump by Coral, a huge jump by Error, big jump from Ribbit, a huge jump from Dew, and a great jump by Aquamarine and Stella. Here we see a big jump from Cone, from Jungle, Unfair, and Terra. Further, Murlocs, Field, Bite, and Violet. Big jumps from Jeff, Seesaw, and Dunk, Sparkle, Gnaw, and Swift. And here we see a bunch of marbles still without any points, unfortunately. Crosses to the team standings. Snake Eyes is now in first, with the Space Pirates jumping into the top 20, Sturdy Stones jumping into the top 20, and the Wine Wizards are back into the top 20. That means 3 teams must have fallen out of the top 20. Let's find out which teams fell out. It will be the Dawnbreakers, Redline Rollers, and the Terrifying Trees. Ouch. One more race to set things straight. Who's gonna get there in the end? And we still see, unfortunately, a couple of teams with very low points or no points at all. They must have expected these qualifiers to be a little bit different for them. Alright, that's it for race number 3 and 4. Stay on the lookout for the final and deciding race. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.